So here in child's pose is where we'll begin our presencing. Noticing the body touching the earth. Noticing the sensation of our clothing touching the skin, the air touching the skin. Noticing and acknowledging any sounds in the room. Letting go of any judgment or thoughts around these things that you notice and just being present to this space. Spread the fingers out wide. And find places in the body that you can relax and let go. Beginning to notice the breath. Not moving to change or fix anything, just simply noticing where in the lungs is my breath settling. Where is my body expanding and contracting as I breathe? And as we develop more presence to our breath, we begin to lengthen both the inhale and the exhale, deepening the air in the lungs. On our inhales, we expand the rib cages out to the side and the back body up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, everything draws in towards center, squeezing out the last drops of breath at the bottom of our exhale. And as we breathe here, lengthening both the inhales and the exhales, we'll start to come into what's called our Ujjayi breath. So this is an audible, it kind of sounds like an ocean breathing. And to do that, we're going to inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, open the mouth and breathe out as if you're fogging up an imaginary mirror. Inhale through the nose. Your next breath in will be through the nose. And as you exhale, still fogging up the mirror by contracting the back of the throat, you'll exhale through the nose as well. Take one more full deep breath like this, Ujjayi, so you can hear your own breath. Maybe make it a goal that your neighbor can hear your breath. And as we bring in our next inhale, send our gaze forward between our thumbs. Our exhale hooks the toes, and we'll send the hips high and wide for our first downward facing dog of the day. Take a moment to open up here, maybe walking the heels one at a time. Nodding the head, yes. And shaking it from side to side, releasing through the back of the neck and the jaw. Maybe lifting one limb at a time off the mat, shaking out the ankles and the thighs. Maybe lifting a hand at a time and shaking out the wrists and the upper arms and the shoulders. And when you're ready, eventually finding stillness. Taking a second to find alignment here. So the toes and the feet are ideally about hip bones distance wide. Just like 6 inches-ish, 6 to 8 inches. And then check in with the hands, ensuring that the middle finger is pointing to the front of the mat. You can also look at the wrist creases, making sure they're parallel with the front edge of the mat. Allow the back of the head to be long and relaxed. And then send a little extra pressure to the L shape of the hands between the thumb and the pointer finger. It's a little bit of an inward rotation. Full deep Ujjayi inhale. And as we exhale, we'll slowly walk our feet to the hands, coming into forward fold ragdoll. Feet can be hip bones distance or wider here, with knees bent as much as you need to. The eventual goal is that the crown of the head is drawing down towards the earth, just using gravity as our tool. If it feels good, catch opposite elbows. And maybe begin to rock the weight from right foot to left foot, noticing as the body sways from side to side. Pausing anywhere that you notice the body is asking for some breath or love, compassion. Allowing the back of the head to be completely relaxed, so the crown of the head is just dropping towards the earth. More breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, release the elbows if you've caught them. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening through the spine. So when we halfway lift, we're drawing the tailbone towards the back of the room and the crown of the head forward, getting very long through the spine. So knees can be bent here, fingertips either on the earth or the shins. Exhale, forward fold, release. Place your hands on the mat and heel toe the feet together with big toes touching. If this is not ideal for your body, feel free to keep the feet hip bones distance wide. Root down through the pads of the feet and the heels. And as we inhale, we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. First, dropping the tailbone down towards the earth. Stacking vertebra over the hips. Slowly rolling up through the mid and upper spine. And as we come to the top, rolling shoulders all the way around the ears, back on the spine and down, creating a wide open collarbone and heart. Fan fingertips out towards the earth for Tadasana. Release the corners of the mouth and the jaw. The tongue falls away from the roof of the mouth. Full deep breathing. Inhale, lift fingertips to the sky, gaze follows. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Inhale, lift, gaze follows. Exhale, forward fold, release. Gentle bend in the knees as we fold. Inhale to lift halfway, fingertips reach the earth, the shins or the thighs, shoulders reach back. Exhale, fold. Release the toes, but root down through the feet. And again, with a flat spine, inhale, lift all the way to the sky. Fingertips reach high. Exhale, thumbs come to heart center. Twice more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen crown of head to tail. Exhale, fold. Root down to reach high. Inhale, fingertips touch the sky. Exhale, thumbs come to heart center. Inhale, fingertips reach high. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, bend the knees deeply, dropping the tailbone towards the ground. Feet are flat on the earth, and as we inhale, reach palms high. Heels touch the mat. Ideally, big toes are touching, but if that's not great for you, feel free to separate the feet. Pinky side edges of hands reach towards center line for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, settle in. Release the jaw. Presence yourself here, find what's easy. Gaze is at a single spot in front of you on the horizon. Exhale, forward fold, release. More breath. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat and step the feet back, coming into a push-up position. Heels are directly over toes, and wrists are directly beneath our shoulders. Wrap elbows in towards the body, creating strong shoulders. As we exhale, drop knees, hug elbows in, and lower halfway. Inhale, glide heart through shoulders, dropping the tops of the feet. Exhale through child's pose, hips back to heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze between hands. Exhale, hook toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale, spread fingers wide, ground down through the palms. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, slowly walk feet to hands. Inhale, lifts up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Root down through feet, plant hands on the mat, and bend the knees deeply. Inhale, lift halfway, Utkatasana, lightning bolt. Exhale, palms through heart center, forward fold, release. Allowing our breath to move our body now, our full inhale lifts up halfway. Full exhale brings us to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant hands, step back, high push-up. Inhale at the top, hub elbows in towards center line. Look up if you need to. Exhale, we're gonna rock forward on the toes. Always optional, drop the knees, or exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward, tops of feet down, upward facing dog. Draw shoulders back and down, pressing the floor away from you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward to the right thumb. Drop the back heel, ground down through both feet, and inhale, lift up. Gracious hero 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, settle in. Relax through the face. Relax the toes. Front knee is directly over front ankle as shoulders relax down the spine. One more breath in. Exhale, palms alongside the front foot all the way down to the earth. Step both feet back, inhale. Exhale, either dropping the knees or lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift left leg high and step it all the way through, coming to the opposite side. Drop the outer back heel and inhale, lift up. Gracious hero 1. Front knee is directly over front ankle and grounding down through the outer edge of the back foot. As you root down through your back heel, send your right hip forward and your left hip back, bringing your hip bones to face the front edge of the mat. Beautiful eyes and drishti relax through the jaw and the brain. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, release hands through heart center, planting them down, step back. High to low push-up. Inhale, forward, reaching shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale all the air out. Walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root down through the feet. Inhale, lengthen all the way to the sky. Fingertips reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, release. More breath. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant hands, step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, glide forward and lower halfway down, chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward, gracious hero 1 on the first side. Find alignment, bringing hip bones to point to the front of the mat as much as is available for your body. Ground down through the outer edge of the back foot for 1 more breath. Inhale, lengthen from tail to fingertips. Exhale, bring hands to heart center and peel arms open, gracious hero 2. Gaze is directly over front fingertips. Shoulders and hips are now facing the long side of the mat. Release those big toes. More breath. Lengthen the crown of the head to the sky. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down to the front of foot. Step both feet back, exhale. Move through your vinyasa, lowering halfway down. Inhale, glide forward, up dog, rolling shoulders back and away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot all the way through. Ground down through back foot. Inhale, gracious hero 1. Left side. Breathe in deeply. In through the nose. Out through the nose. And 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring hands down through heart center and peel open, gracious hero 2. So you can think about alignment here like palms over ankles. And eventually the goal would be to have our front knee at a 90 degree, with hip bones pointing towards the long side of the mat, shoulders directly over hips, and arms lengthening away from heart center. Belly button draws up and in towards the spine, engaging through the core. Crown of head lifts towards the sky as gaze is soft for 1 more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, release both hands down to either side of front foot. Step back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, glide forward, upward facing dog. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a moment and notice, where is this easy? Where can I find joy? What can I let go of that I no longer need? What better day of the week to start with like a clean slate, right? More breath. Spread out wide through the fingers. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, walk feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Heel toe feet wide as your mat here. Preparing for a deep squat called Malasana. And if you feel any challenges in the knees or the hips, feel free to find your own way down to the mat. Otherwise, we're going to bring the big toes to fall to the outside edges of our mat. And exhale, drop our hips as low as possible, eventually bringing elbows to the inner thighs. Palms come together with thumbs at heart center, lengthening from crown of head to tailbone. Full deep breath, inhale. Full deep exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, place hands either in front or behind and come to a seat. Bring feet out in front of you, landing directly on the sits bones. Feet are flat on the mat. Draw shoulders back, lengthening crown of head. Inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to roll back onto the sits bones, coming into Navasana, boat pose. Draw the belly button in, lengthening and strengthening through the core. Release through the jaw. Deep breath, inhale. Palms can stay on the backs of the thighs or release forward. One more breath in. Exhale, listen. We're going to cross right ankle over left. Squeeze the knees in towards the chest and plant the hands along the side of the body. Inhale. Exhale as much as you can. Lift the hips off the mat. Even if the feet touch, even if the body doesn't move, the intention of a lift. Come back to boat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Cross opposite ankle over, palms come alongside. Lift. Back to boat. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in, last time. Cross the ankles, take a lift. Coming back to boat, inhale. Lengthen the spine, draw belly in, smile. Exhale, release. Extend right leg out, bring left heel as close to the pubic bone as possible along the inner thigh. Lengthen through the spine, inhale, reach fingers high. Exhale, fold forward. So think about aligning your breastbone or your sternum over the thigh here. And if you can't reach the foot, that's fine. Come to the thigh or the shin, anywhere that is available for you. One more deep breath, inhale. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, slowly walk the hand up the shin or the thigh, wherever you are. Bring the left knee in towards center and cross the foot over the knee. Bring left palm behind the body. Inhale, reach right arm high. Exhale, hook elbow to knee and take a twist. Inhale, look to the front of the room and lengthen the crown of the head towards the sky. Exhale, twist. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Switching sides, extend left leg forward, bring right ankle into the left thigh. Inhale, fingertips reach tall, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold, release. Yeah, so knee is down on the mat. Sternum eventually aligns with the thigh. Shoulders reach back and away from the ears. Notice the breath. Notice where your mind is. Stay here in this present moment. One more breath in. One more breath out. On our next inhale, slowly walk the hands up the shin and the thigh. Bringing the right knee to point towards the sky and crossing it over the left thigh. Bring right palm behind the body, lengthening through the spine. Inhale, left palm reaches high. Exhale, take a twist, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, crown of head to the sky. Exhale, twist. Breathing deeply. Inhale for length. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Bring both feet flat on the mat, scooting your bottom into like the center of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw belly in and slowly begin to roll all the way down to the mat. Draw the knees into the chest and give them a squeeze. Maybe lifting the head up off the mat, sending kisses to those knees. And releasing the head back down. Reach both arms through the knees. So you're going to spread the knees a little bit. Reach both arms through. And then reach the hands to the outside edges of the feet, catching onto the feet. If this feels not available to you, feel free to catch onto the shins or even the outside edges of the thighs. From here, we're going to press the feet up towards the sky as if we're standing on the ceiling, as we continue to draw the knees towards the armpits, coming into happy baby. While here, think about unfurling the tailbone, rolling it down onto the mat, creating length all the way from the crown of the head to the tail, even here. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knees even closer to the armpits. One more breath in. Exhale, gently release the feet, bringing the soles of the feet together with knees wide all the way down to the mat for Supta Baddha Konasana. Preparing for our final resting pose of Shavasana, you may want to grab your socks or a sweatshirt to get cozy. And as you feel ready, extend each foot to a corner of the mat. Allow the arms to fall alongside the body at a 45-degree angle, palms facing up if that's available. And if it feels okay, allow the eyes to flutter closed. Release the breath. Taking time to allow the body to fully absorb all the benefits of your practice, both mental and physical. Begin to deepen the breath. Begin to bring movements into the fingers and the toes. Gently rock the head from side to side. And when you're ready, draw the knees into the chest. And roll over onto the right side of the body, coming into a fetal position, using the bottom arm as a pillow. With eyes still closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seated posture on your mat. Bring palms together with thumbs at heart center. And we'll close our practice with one Om. And if you're not familiar or not comfortable with Oms, feel free to just listen. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Bring thumbs to third eye point between the eyebrows. The divine light in me greets and acknowledges the divine light in all of you. Namaste.